Hey ladies, welcome back to Healthwise for Seniors, where elegance has no expiration date and your age is never a limitation. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever looked in the mirror, felt like you looked off, but couldn't quite put your finger on why? Maybe your foundation felt heavy. Maybe your lips looked too dry. Or maybe, just maybe, your beauty routine hasn't evolved, even though you have. Today, we're talking about 5 beauty habits that many women over 60 still rely on, not because they're wrong, but because they're familiar. Habits that once helped us look polished, but now might be quietly making us look older, more tired, or even invisible. Now, don't worry, this isn't about giving up what makes you feel like you. It's about small shifts that make a big difference. This is not about chasing youth, it's about amplifying your radiance right where you are. Glowing star, so before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Backhand index pointing right like this video, if you care about timeless beauty. Backhand index pointing, right, share it with a sister or friend who deserves to feel radiant again. Backhand index pointing right, and hit that subscribe button so we can keep growing together, one elegant step at a time. Stick with me until the end, because what you learn today might change how you feel in your skin tomorrow morning. Skipping moisture, your skin is thirsty. After 60, your skin doesn't just want hydration, it craves it. As we age, our skin loses its ability to hold moisture. Collagen declines, the lipid barrier weakens, and suddenly, that glow we once had starts to fade. Yet, many of us unknowingly skip one of the most powerful tools we have, proper moisturizing. And no, slapping on some cream once in the morning isn't enough. I learned this the hard way. A few years ago, my friend Linda, a vibrant 68-year-old from Arizona, confessed she stopped using moisturizer because it made her skin feel sticky. But her skin had become dull, papery, and sensitive to everything. When she switched to a gentle 2-step hydration routine, lightweight serum first, followed by a rich cream, the change was instant. She looked rested, radiant, like herself again. Here's what your skin needs now: hydration in 2 layers. First, a hydrating serum with hyaluronic acid. Then, a nourishing cream with ceramides, peptides, or squalane to seal it in. Timing matters. Apply moisturizer when your skin is still slightly damp, right after cleansing or showering. That's when your skin absorbs it best. Beyond the face, don't forget your neck, chest, and hands. These areas show age just as quickly, and they deserve love too. Ingredients that work. Look for hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, squalane, and ceramides. Avoid heavy fragrances, alcohol-based toners, or harsh exfoliants. Moisturizing isn't just about looking younger. It's about honoring the skin that has carried you through life. As my neighbor Marie, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Vermont, once told me, "When I take a few quiet minutes each night to care for my skin, it's not vanity. It's self-respect." Overdoing foundation, the mask that ages you. Heavy foundation doesn't hide age, it highlights it. Many women over 60 fall into the trap of applying more foundation, thinking it will cover lines, dark spots, and uneven texture. But the opposite often happens. Too much coverage settles into fine lines, emphasizes dry patches, and creates a cakey, mask-like finish that looks harsh and artificial. Susan, 67, from Michigan, used to layer full-coverage foundation daily, hoping to look more polished. But one day, she told me, my granddaughter asked if I was feeling okay. She said I looked tired. The truth, the heavy base was making her look older, not better. Here's how to shift from covering to enhancing. Go lighter, go brighter. Use a sheer or medium coverage foundation, or better yet, a tinted moisturizer or BB cream with glow-boosting ingredients. These even out skin tone without smothering the skin. Spot correct instead of full-face masking. Apply concealer only where you need it, under the eyes, around the nose, or on dark spots, and leave the rest of your skin free to breathe. Prep the canvas. A well-moisturized base and a hydrating primer make a world of difference. They help the product glide on smoothly and prevent it from clinging to texture. Skip the matte, embrace the glow. Matte formulas can look dry and flat on mature skin. Choose satin or dewy finishes that reflect light and soften features. Blend with care. Use a damp sponge or soft brush to diffuse product into the skin. Focus on the center of the face and blend outward to keep coverage natural and sheer at the edges. Light bulb bonus tip. Add a drop of facial oil to your foundation for extra slip and radiance. It's a simple trick that gives mature skin a healthy, fresh look. Women over 60 don't need to hide. They need to reveal. Just like Teresa, 71, from Northern California, who now uses a light-reflecting CC cream instead of full-coverage makeup. "It's like I'm finally letting my real face show, and I love what I see," she said. Remember, elegance does ignoring eyebrows. When youth walks out the door with your arch, your eyebrows frame your face. And after 60, they often disappear, slowly, quietly, until one day you realize something feels off. You're wearing lipstick, blush, a great blouse, and yet your face looks incomplete. The reason? Your brows have faded, thinned, or lost their shape. Most women don't realize that neglecting the eyebrows can make you look older, tired, or washed out, even if the rest of your makeup is flawless. Let's be honest. The skinny, penciled brows we wore in the 80s don't do us any favors now. Nor do completely bare brows, or those drawn in with one harsh swipe of black or dark brown pencil. Irene, 66 from Pennsylvania, told me, "I never used to bother with my brows. But after a friend convinced me to try a soft taupe pencil and a brow gel, I looked in the mirror and saw my younger self again." Here's how to bring your brows back softly, gracefully. Choose the right shade. Go 1 or 2 shades lighter than your hair if you're brunette, and 1 or 2 darker if you have gray or white hair. Taupe, soft brown, or gray brown are great universal tones. Define, don't draw. Use a brow pencil with a fine tip or a brow powder for a softer, natural effect. Draw short, feather-like strokes mimicking real hair. Fill where it matters. Focus on the arch and tail. These are the areas that lift and frame the eye. Even a subtle fill can give the face structure and vibrancy. Set and lift. A clear or tinted brow gel can lift and hold your brows in place. This small step makes a huge difference. It opens up the eyes and polishes the whole look. Skip the harsh lines. Avoid overly sharp or heavily angled brows. A soft arch that follows your natural bone structure is more flattering and youthful. Bonus tip. If your brows have gone sparse or patchy due to age or overplucking, try a brow serum to encourage regrowth, or consider microblading, but only if you trust a professional who works with mature faces. Think of your brows as your personal facial punctuation. Without them, your expression can seem flat or unfinished, but when they're gently defined, they restore balance, warmth, and intention to your whole appearance. As Linda, 70, matte lips when your smile stops shining. Matte lipstick may have its place in fashion magazines, but on mature lips, it often does more harm than good. Flat, dry, or overly pigmented matte formulas tend to settle into lip lines, emphasizing every crack, wrinkle, and curve you'd rather soften. What was meant to look bold ends up looking brittle. At 60 and beyond, our lips naturally lose volume and color. That's normal, but a harsh matte finish can make them appear even thinner, drier, and disconnected from the warmth of the rest of your face. Barbara, 69 from Texas, shared, "I wore matte lipstick for years because I thought it stayed on better. But one day, my daughter gently said, 'Mom, it makes you look serious all the time.' She was right. My lips looked tight, like I forgot how to smile. So how do we bring life back to our lips without sacrificing polish? Swap matte for moisture. Here's how. Choose satin or creamy finishes. These lipsticks give just enough glow to reflect light and make your lips look fuller and healthier. They also feel better throughout the day, no flaking or dryness. Hydrate before color. Always prep with a rich lip balm or hydrating primer. Even a dab of petroleum jelly before bed can help transform dry lips into a soft, smooth canvas. Pick tones that flatter and lift. Instead of deep browns or purples, try warm rose, coral, soft plum, or even a sheer red. These shades bring instant radiance to the face. Use a lip liner gently. A soft nude or rose-colored liner helps define your lips and prevents feathering without creating harsh lines. Blend the liner slightly inward for a more natural look. Gloss, but make it grown up. A dab of gloss or lip oil in the center of the bottom lip can add youthful dimension. It's subtle, flattering, and makes your smile sparkle again. Pro tip: if you love a specific matte shade, try applying it over a hydrating base, then tap a bit of balm or gloss on top. You get the color without the dryness. And don't forget, the most beautiful lip color is the one that invites a smile. Like Jackie, 73, from North Carolina, who told me, neglecting hair texture, when your hair forgets how to breathe. As we age, hair doesn't just turn gray. It also becomes finer, drier, and loses its natural bounce. But the mistake many women over 60 make is treating their current hair like it's still 35. Using the wrong shampoo, skipping conditioners, air drying without shape, or worse, clinging to old hairstyles that don't honor how your hair has changed. Martha, 65 from Illinois, shared, "I used to have thick, wavy hair. Now it's flat and limp no matter what I do. For a while, I just pulled it back every day. But then I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize myself." When we neglect texture, our hair stops expressing personality. It starts looking tired, and that tiredness travels to the whole face. Here, how to give your hair its spirit back. Use products that respect aging hair. Switch to sulfate-free, moisture-rich shampoos and conditioners designed for mature or thinning hair. Ingredients like keratin, collagen, biotin, or argan oil can restore softness and strength. Style with structure, not stiffness. Avoid heavy gels or sprays that weigh hair down. Opt for lightweight mousses or styling creams that enhance natural body and movement. Add layers or soft texture to the cut. A blunt, heavy cut can flatten your features. Gentle layers around the face or crown give lift and volume, especially for fine hair. Blow dry with direction. A quick blow dry with a round brush, even just at the roots, can make a huge difference. Lift at the crown, lift to the whole face. Embrace volume-enhancing cuts, soft pixies, layered bobs, shoulder-length waves. These styles work with your hair's natural changes, not against them. Pro tip: sleep on a silk pillowcase. It reduces breakage, smooths frizz, and helps your hair hold style longer. And don't forget shine. Dull hair equals dull energy. A clear gloss treatment or just a touch of hair oil on the ends can transform your look from flat to flawless. Eleanor, 72 from California, said it best. "Once I cut off 5 inches, added layers, and started using real conditioner, I felt like someone took 10 pounds off my shoulders and 10 years off my face." The truth is, your hair still wants to move, to bounce, to flow with you. You just have to listen to what it needs now, not what it needed 20 years ago. And there you have it, ladies. 5 common beauty habits that might have been quietly aging you, and the simple swaps to bring back your glow. But remember this, you don't need a full makeover to look radiant. You don't need to erase the years, because you've earned every one of them. What you need is intention. Just a little shift in your routine, a little more light on your face, and a whole lot of love for the woman you are right now. Because true elegance isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's how you show up for yourself. Speech balloon, I'd love to know, which of these beauty swaps are you most excited to try? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Envelope with arrow, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget. Backhand index pointing, right, give it a like to support the channel. Backhand index